is countless partnerships. It's like go to AXA, look at SoftBank. There's a range of companies I can take name about. And recently we had a workshop at EO Noida by Professor Nishant Khandar about negotiation skills, and it's something which interests all of us as family business owners, entrepreneurs, and there's a range of people who are here. Now, just tell us, how do you approach negotiations when it comes to partnerships and negotiations in general? What would be the 2-3 points, word of advice for entrepreneurs?
Our success story has been on the wings of our partners. I would never deny that, be it vendor partners, be it our distribution partners, be our financial partners, be our strategic partners. And I think partnerships are important. They are the global order in that sense. And we are probably the finest partnerships. And none of the partners can turn around today and say they've ever lost money with us. If there are people who come to India, we are first port of call. It's just that we don't intend to do certain businesses, but we are still looked for because of the reputation that we have earned over a period of time. And these two things are very clear in my mind. Be transparent. Most of our Indian situation, I want to be honest here to say that, happens because we are not transparent enough. We take shortcuts. That's not good for a long-term reputation. My CEO's one mandate is, if there's bad news, call my partner, first tell them. Don't put it under the carpet. It's real time. He sits in Gurgaon, I sit in Sant Kunje corporate office, Singtel sits in Singapore. It's real time. If there is a situation, it will go real time to Singtel and to me. We're both equal partners, but around the show, it will not that it will come to me, then I will massage it, or I will say fix it and then send to my partners. Makes no sense. Let it go, we'll see. Good news, to pata lagi jani hai ek aadha din mein. Bad news, people keep it to themselves. Negotiate well with your partners, but it should be a win-win. If you're laughing over to the bank, a disaster. That partnership will never succeed. I've never seen my partnership document ever in my life. I've signed it, kept in my lockers. I will never. The day you take out your partnership paper and start looking, the marriage is over. Simple. It's very simple. Never do that. And I'll tell you, we had a partnership with Walmart for retail business. It's just that India didn't allow, they got frustrated, and then competitive intensity, as we faced in many others, we also faced in that, and it became a messy situation for them. And they said, we want to walk out of India. And I had a watertight agreement with Walmart, and they're the largest corporation in the globe. And it was such an arrangement that I got the front end, they got the back end. And I could have actually gone and sued them, maybe a wrong word, but I could have gone for compensation and said, guys, it's business we started with you, you're the expert, you left us in the lurch. Okay. We didn't. And what a tragic agreement. And still I meet the CEOs, they meet as if we are friends. They talk about globally that there's one partnership that they have walked away for reasons, yet there was no force majeure. I could have encashed them. Why do it? At the end of the day, we are not going to do for money or do things for longevity of the institutions. That only comes with reputation. So it's important that we keep that in while we're negotiating with our partners, potential partners. Has to be a win-win.
Now, sir, a human question. You've been answering on a very human level, on our level, talking about your experiences. There was a black swan event which shook the whole world. The pandemic, the COVID pandemic, and everybody on this planet has learned lessons from the pandemic. Could you share on a personal level and on a professional level, what have you learned from the pandemic? How did it reset your own thinking process?
Never thought that we used to hear Spanish flu, 1980s. We've always heard these things, read these things historically, partition, how people were, left on both sides of the border. We've heard from our parents. Clearly, we never thought that such kind of black swan will happen in our lifetime. And it has been truly a black swan event. The world has been, brought on its knees. There's no doubt about it. Fortunately, I would say couple of things one has learned. One is on business side, which is really reset. Find time for yourself, for your loved ones, your family. Do some whatever passion that you're involved in. Enjoy that in the time. No point, looking back 20 years. Yes, first generation has to struggle more. That's a given. Either your company building, nation. One generation has to go through that, and we've gone through that. So it's expected that it will happen. But still, this is taught you. Life is fragile. You could get a hospital bed. People, near dear ones, all of us, I'm sure, somewhere or the other have been touched by this disaster. So we have to manage it better. Also, it's taught us less is more. Get up in the morning, I want to buy this, I want to buy this car, I want this house, this clothes. Less is more. Really speaking, you didn't even need to go out. Okay? I can tell you, Deval is here and he'll tell you. Monday to Friday, we have this, you have to be in suit. We have that kind of a company, right? Gone. It's gone. We've just gone. The tie business is out of business, I'm telling you, worldwide. People have shed ties like ever. So it's a reset in our mind also. Just be what it is. Start looking from ground zero your businesses. If people would sit home and work, why do I need them in the office today? I got so many people who just acquire my real estate, they can sit home. We're resetting some of the organizations say, if you can sit home and work, great. It solved my whole lot of other problems, administrative problems, my real estate problems. You get a different set of people to work for you. Somebody wants to work for 5 hours, great. Because they're actually sitting at home, not working more than 4-5 hours. The flip side is the informality is gone with a group like us. We meet at a corridor chats, coffee chats, the ideations, over lunch. That is missing. It's a very structured approach. Zoom call will happen 30 minutes, boom, 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 boom. Human touch was gone. That's the flip side. But surely it has taught us many things and be more considerate, kind, helpful. Eventually we all have to, go the way we came. So why itna maramari itni karo ki you forget everything? I think this must teach all of us in a human level that it's important that we help people that are needy. So many children are out of school today. It's very painful to see that. So each one of us, and I will request in our own ways we can contribute, please